Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at what changes and blessings you can expect in your life over the next 3 years. And I'm looking at this more in terms of your personal blessings and your personal changes at that. Of course, as always, you have 3 piles here in front of you. Please make sure you take a deep breath before selecting a pile and really zone in. Okay, really concentrate and then pick a pile that is most for you. Because when it comes to these readings, there's always going to be that one pile which is more you. Yeah, of course, if you feel like you want to go for 2, I'm not going to tell you not to, but try and focus and zoom in on one. Of course, you can select on the basis of the images, the feathers, or the plates for those who want to. I'll give you some time and then we start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, these are the blessings and the beautiful personal changes that are going to be coming in your life in the upcoming 3 years. And when I'm talking about the upcoming 3 years, I'm starting from today, whenever you watch this video, up to the next 3-year mark. That's coming forth. Now, in the upcoming period, pile 1, you're going to be slowing down a little bit. And I'm not saying that you're going to be slowing the pace of your life, but you know with a certain kind of certainty that life is going to be moving a couple of ways for you. You're not going to be having this urgency of meeting your goals. You're going to be like, okay, I know things are meant to be. I'm going to be working according to my own strength, and I'm going to be making sure my life works according to a certain timing, which is my timing, and not according to anybody else. So you're not trying to compete with somebody else. You're never going to be like, oh, I want to be like this person, I want to achieve targets like that person. You're going to be on your own lane and happy with that as well. So that is the first change that is coming in your life, is coming through. Now, of course, I'm going to be giving you your tarot. The sense I get here is, you're moving away from an old way of being. Like probably in the past, if you've been like, I want to achieve this according to a particular date, or I need this to happen according to a particular time, you're moving away from that mentality is what is coming forth. 2 changes are coming forth very strongly for you. One is your location. So probably the house that you're staying in, you're going to be moving away from it, or the place that you're staying, the city or the town that you're staying in, you're going to be moving away from that is coming forth. And you're happy doing that. It's not like this is forced upon you, but you're like, I am done with this place and I need a fresh experience in my life, and you're moving away because of that. You're like moving away towards better times according to your version of better times is coming through for you. In fact, not only moving home, you're going to be traveling frequently as well. So probably, if you've been people who've been sitting in your house way too longer because of COVID or otherwise, you're going to be moving around more frequently. Traveling short term and long term is going to be happening for you as well. So over the weekend you may travel to one destination and you may plan that, okay, 3 months from now I'm going to be going here. So long term trips is also indicated for you. You are now coming into a phase where you want to live your life to the fullest. You want to do everything that you've not done so far, and you're becoming almost very spontaneous when it comes to certain things in your life. Now, of course, your work is an area which is going to be almost like a worship area for you. So when it comes to your work, you're going to be putting in 100% and you're going to be happy in doing that. What may happen is you may meet people in your life who are very supportive in terms of the work you do, or you probably may work in groups when it comes to certain people. See, even though you are an entrepreneur, you may meet other people who are entrepreneurs, and you have this small community where you support each other and support each other's growth is also coming through for you. Even when it comes to your colleagues, okay, you're finding harmony in your workplace is coming through. When it comes to your romantic life, and especially if you're a single, I see that partner who is going to be coming in your life and who's going to make you feel like you deserve to be happy, who's going to give you what is your due romantically is coming forth. This person will honor your emotions and will honor you as an individual and not be like, shady. is coming through as well. And remember this, you're not even in a hurry when it comes to your romantic life. You're like going to take your time when it comes to this relationship, and you're going to be getting to know this person beautifully, and then settle in for a long-term commitment in your life. So sometimes you may meet this person via your friend circle is also likely, and then you actually get into a deeper commitment as a result of that. And in the upcoming 3 years, things are actually going to be happening for you as if by magic. It's like you're at a right place at a right point of time, and everything works out. It's serendipity, like even meeting people as if by magic, as if it's always meant to be. That is happening because once again you're slowing down and you're working according to fate is what is coming through for you. Now, interestingly, you may also get committed to this person who's coming into your life. Okay, so marriage is likely for you, long-term commitments are likely for you, engagements are likely for you, but this is like people who you trust, even when it comes to your friend circle and even when it comes to romantic circle, because you are really getting committed to life. Yeah, that's the sense I'm getting here for you. Now, in the upcoming 3 years, there is a deeper kind of healing happening when it comes to life. And this is a healing not only at, a surface level, this is deep emotional healing. So all the wounds that you've been carrying in your life for a very long time, it's like, in the next 3 years, it's like, you had these knots. And these knots are being loosened one after another, and as a result of this, you're almost gliding through life. There is a healing coming through in your relationships and your love life as well, which is coming through as well. Now, things are almost getting clear for you. So especially when it comes to life, if things were not clear for you, now it's like, oh, I know this is something I want and I want to head in that direction, and you're constantly and very consciously going in that direction is coming through. So any kind of indecision, it will work its way out, but let me tell you this, it is not going to be happening immediately. It is going to be a process for you, because sometimes you may feel like this is something I want, should I go with this or should I not go with this? And this is because of certain conditioning that has come to you. So when it comes to any indecision coming your way, please make sure you trust your intuition. Your intuition, pile 1, is absolutely strong, and it will never ever give you, false messages. So when it comes to indecision, trust your intuition. When you trust your intuition, the clarity will is coming through as well. It's a process. You have to trust yourself, and trusting yourself may be something that will require more time than necessary. And remember this, when it comes to your work area, the possibility that you may change the place of work is also likely, and you're going to be setting a target for yourself. So once again, you go into a new place of work and you walk that path beautifully. But remember, any goals you want to set, you will set it for yourself. You're going to be the captain of your ship. If you feel like certain things are not working, you will move away from it and decide that a particular course is more for you. Which is why anything you leave behind now will be something you leave behind consciously as a result of getting greater amount of clarity in your life. Yeah, and we'll get into your tea leaf cards to see what extra messages you need to receive when it comes to your life. Okay, you have the camel spirit. So for you, the message is perseverance. So at this point of time, whenever you're receiving this message, remember, if you're going through problems, there may be some that you're going through right now. You just have to keep going. You have to put one foot in front of the other and be like the camel. See, the camel thrives in the desert, and a desert area is not the most happiest place to be in, but the camel perseveres because the camel knows that it has everything necessary to go for the longer journey. So be like that camel, independent and persevering. That's coming through for you. A vacation. So over the next couple of years, 3 years, that is, you may feel the need for taking extra vacations, and I mentioned both short-term and long-term trip are possible for you. So you'll be taking multiple vacations. That is once again clarified out here. Or seek out information that will help you. So when it comes to your life, sometimes you may feel like you don't have all the answers that you need when you're indecisive. 2 things. One is use your intuition to guide you, and when it comes to your profession especially, or when it comes to your finances, take the assistance of an expert, because when you get that extra assistance, then you will get the clarity that you need. But seek out information if you feel like you don't have it at that. A wish will be granted. So some wish that is really close to your heart may come true. I feel like for my single friends, it is going to be about getting married. Yeah, that's what I'm getting intuitively. Use your intuition. Okay, once again, you have this clarification that any kind of indecision that comes your way in the next 3 years, use your intuition to make the changes, and the changes will be beneficial for you. Something important such as a new job or a raise, once again the possibility because of the 8 of cups. Once again, you may be leaving behind one job and going in the search of another, and this new job that will come your way will actually bring financial prosperity with it. So don't, if you're asking yourself, should I change my job in the next couple of years, the answer is going to be yes. Remember that right now, and increase your efforts if you want to achieve success. So maybe just like the camel, wherever you are right now, you have to increase your efforts. And once again, sometimes going in a new direction can get you the positivity and the success that you need, but it will always come to you through your own effort. Okay, what may happen is, in spite of the fact that everything is good, somebody in your life is slightly immature and somebody is behaving rather stupidly with you. And when that happens, please remember, just forget it. Somebody is always going to be stupid, so just let that go. And the last one, okay, once again you had same card, 4-leaf clover. You're getting lucky when it comes to certain things. It's like you're going to be blessed as if by magic. But of course, I'm also going to be giving you your letters and numbers that will help you. You have D, you have Q, you have C, L, T, E, I again, Y, number 10, you have H, E, 18, you have S, 23, you have S again. You may find your initials and sometimes full names if you're lucky, and it always amazes me how so many of you do. 21, you have E, you have R, and you have P. Yeah, but overall these are your letters and numbers and your messages for the next 3 years. And as always, as I wrap this up, I'm going to be leaving you with my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages that you need to receive for the next 3 years. And when I'm talking about the next 3 years, I'm talking about the period starting from today, whenever you are watching this. Now, in the next 3 years, what's going to happen is, you are going to be taking conscious steps when it comes to your life. So nothing that you do is going to be without thinking or, just doing it because you just feel like it that time, impulsively. It's going to be very conscious and very, very well thought of is coming. See, and when a person gets into something with very crystal clear mindset, then the path ahead becomes much more clearer for them. So it's like, you're willing to put your past behind now and consciously move towards a beautiful future for yourself from the period starting from now on. Now, I'll give you your tarot as well. Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman, 8 of Pentacles. Now, in the next 3 years, I see massive transformation happening in your life individually and as a collective as well. So it's like, the way you look at life, the way you look at your relationship, the way you approach your relationships is going to be changing a great deal. Life is going to be slowing down for you a little bit, okay? So maybe the kind of pace that you work with is going to be slowing down for you. A lot of you may actually decide to work from home or have your own practice, or maybe, do something that gives you flexibility is coming forth. And as a result, you are able to control your life to a very, very conscious level. Remember something, at this point of time, you almost have a Midas touch. Next 3 years are going to be very lucky for you, pile 3. So try and do something that you've always wanted to do, and doing something that you love will actually get you success much more quickly than you anticipated is coming forth. I'm not saying you don't have to put in the hard work. You absolutely will have to put in the hard work, and I see you doing that a lot. See, what I feel, you're very crystal clear in your head. This has to be done, and you're like, okay, I'm going to be doing this even if I have to stay, day in and day out doing it, and you'll make your effort towards this. Now, it's almost like, you have energetically managed to control yourself, you emotionally managed to control your life, and you're going in a particular way as a result of that. There are a lot of plans that you're going to be having in the future. Like even today, if you're like, I want to do this in my life, 6 months down the line, you'll realize that certain new plans come up. 1 year down the line, you feel like, oh, I need to do this too. So it's like constantly having ideas and constantly being passionate about multiple different things is also coming forth. I won't be surprised if you like enroll in lot of courses in the future which are totally unrelated to one another. So it's not like the knowledge you gain are going to be related to one area and one area only. You're probably going to be like, oh, this interests me, I want to do this. That interests me, I want to do that. So it's like multiple things are going to be calling your attention, and because you have time, consciously you've made time for that, you will be able to accomplish that as well. But once again, take one, complete it, and start the next, because what may happen for you is the follow-up may be a problem if you change your lane multiple times is coming forth. Travel, especially international travel, is going to be happening for you multiple times than one is something that I'm seeing for you. But it is a successful 3-year period, because the time period for you starting from now on, especially September onwards, is going to be luckier for you when it comes to your life. Now, when it comes to relationships, relationships that had gotten sour, or probably relationships where there have been, a distance between hearts, you're going to be able to mend them, and you're going to be able to reach a middle ground when it comes to those relationships. So compromise from your end and from the other end are also likely, and because of which, life gets easier is coming through for you. So it's not going to be a win-win situation for you alone. You are winning, but the other person is winning in your life as well. But the hurts are mending beautifully is coming forth. The area that you're going to be very, very focused in is your career. Once again, as I mentioned, you're giving time to your career, giving attention to your career, and you're being very enthusiastic about it is coming through. And as a result of it, it's almost the ladder for the success is put in front of you is what I'm seeing as well. Now, when it comes to your life, and especially when it comes to most area of your life, you're not going to be relying on other people to give you what you need. So when it comes to support, you're likely to support yourself. When it comes to emotional support, you're going to be emotionally supporting yourself as well. And when it comes to your career as well, you're probably going to be going solo rather than depending on anybody else for support. See, it's not like your romantic life is not doing good. It is doing good, but you're becoming more independent by choice is what is coming through for you. Now, one area which is going to be really good for you is the area of humor. Now, in the upcoming 3-year period, you're probably going to be less serious about life. You're going to be seeing the lighter side of things, and you're probably going to be much more funnier than usual. So there's this side of life that is lighter. You're not taking that, load on yourself is what is coming through. So you're focusing on the lighter side and bringing more humor and more fun and laughter in your life as well. Now, in the next 3 years, your relationship with one person is actually becoming stronger, and this is a new person at that. And of course, this is a person who's emotionally very, very balanced. This person gives you the emotional backbone that you need in your life. Okay, so once again, especially in your personal life, if you're independent, this person will still give you the support that you need externally is coming through as well. And your relationship with this person, a man specifically, is getting deeper and stronger is coming forth as well. Can be a partner. So for a couple of you, the possibility of meeting a potential partner is there. I don't necessarily see marriage at this point of time for singles, but a meeting is there in the next 3 years. Now it depends on whether you want to get married or you don't, because these days marriage is a choice and not necessarily something that everybody does. So that's coming forth. Now, in the next 3 years, you are also going to be relying more on your instincts than what on other people say. So once again, if you, in the past you were relying on other people to give you advice, even tarot card readers to give you advice, now you're going to be probably relying on your own self, which I say thumbs up, because we all need to rely on ourselves first before anything else. And if you're doing that, I am so supremely happy for you. But you know what is right for you, you know what is wrong for you, and that is how you're going to be proceeding in your life. Because once again, you're taking conscious steps and nothing that is out of place. I'll give you your tea leaf cards to get more clarity. A victory in some endeavors. So once again, you're becoming victorious once again with the Wheel of Fortune. Some project that you take up, you may be very successful in it. Yeah, let's see more. You have the card of Sun, so happiness and well-being. So after a period of probably depression or things were sort of out of sync for you, we're getting into sync as a result of this. Well-being is coming in your life. A spiritual guidance and protection from harm. Once again, your connection with angels will strengthen. Your work with angels will strengthen, and you will receive the spiritual guidance that you need, especially from the realm of angels and other beings. Now, your relationship with an older woman is especially going to be important for you. So this can be a mother figure, or this could be a grandmother depending on your age, or this could just be a friend. But your relationship with this woman is going to be very important for you. Opportunity or windfall. So for a couple of you, an opportunity may come in your direction, which will result in financial well-being coming on your way. So once again, this could be in the form of a new job, new business opportunity, which will then make you a lot of money is coming forth. Increase in material or spiritual growth. I feel like it is both, because once again you had the card of angels, and once again you had the message again where you have a new opportunity which results in spiritual growth for you. And you have horseshoe. Okay, good luck for all of my friends who are going through the period of Saturn. Now in the next 3 period, I feel like you're going to be entering a phase of Saturn which will be beneficial for you. See, Saturn always comes in 2 phases. One is the lessons part, one is the karma part, where you suffer endlessly, and the second half is always about the blessings, about the good things that you do. So now you're entering a period for the next 3 years where you're in the frame of good luck in your direction. A position of authority. So for you, promotion may be likely for you in the next 3 years, or getting a leadership position when it comes to things. So once again, as I mentioned, having your own office or having your own practice may be possible for you in the upcoming period. And once again, you had the message of happiness. So happiness is clearly on its way in the next 3 years. I'll give you your letters and numbers. Number 24, 21, 44, Q, U, 1, P, 28, A, 30, 12, 11, T, H, 18, 6 can be 9 as well, R, U, you have Utah. Is somebody watching me from Utah? Let me know in the comment section. It'll be amazing if you are. And then this, pile is definitely for you. You have the Mr. Periodic Pearl, like cat. Maybe somebody is getting a new animal very, very soon. Or if you already have a cat, then, probably your connection with that pet is going to be getting stronger. And you have Y. I'll give you a couple of more. You have D. You have I, 15, T, A again, 55, Y, T, and you have S. Yeah. Again, you have the United States, US of A. You have Utah and USFA. Wow. Maybe somebody is moving to Utah and yeah, or moving to the United States. That is also possible. And you have Australia. I believe it's AU. Yeah. So yeah, so those countries are highlighted for some reason, but that is what is coming through. Okay. But overall, if you find the country initials of any other country, then let me know, because that will be amazing. And maybe your movement may be to that place, or you may travel to that place, because once again travel is highlighted for you. But overall, these are the messages that you need to receive for the next 3 years. And as I wrap this up, I'm going to be leaving you with my best wishes forever and always. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected PAL 3, these are the messages that you need to receive for the next 3 years. And when I'm talking about the next 3 years, I'm talking about the time period starting from today up to the next 3 years. Okay, so just there's no confusion at that. Now, in the next 3 years, it's like, you're dealing with your sensitivities. And what is happening is, the sensitive part of you is actually becoming your strength. Okay, so it's not like you're going to be weak, or you're going to not be able to stand up to other people. That's actually not the case. You are going to be strong and still sensitive, and I feel like that is a blessing for you, because it is the sensitive people who make the world a better place, and you're clearly one of them. But it is not going to be something that will play negatively out for you. Yeah. Once again, you have the card of Star. Oh, this really makes sense. You have Ace of Swords. Oh, you have Nine of Cups. So clearly, in the next 3 years, some wish that you hold supremely close to your heart is coming true, and it is making you very, very happy. Now, 2 dreams possibly may come true for you. One is, buying land, or buying a house, or buying some kind of, vehicle or property, an asset. So if there is somebody out here who's been wanting that for a very long time, next 3 years is your time, and that is going to be making you supremely happy when it comes to your life. Also is highlighted prosperity when it comes to your career, stability when it comes to your career. So if you're a student right now, the possibility that you may graduate with good marks and get a good job immediately, almost immediately after work is there. Or for a couple of you, you may move to a different place and get a new job, which brings you a raise along with that as well is coming forth. Money is absolutely not a problem for you in the next couple of years. In fact, money from newer sources are likely in the next 3 years. Also, there are a lot of hopes that you're building up for yourself right now. It's like right now you're like, are my wishes ever going to be coming true, or is this specific wish of mine going to be coming true? And I am here to tell you that they will come true for you is coming forth. Also is coming betterment when it comes to your health. So if anybody is suffering from bad health or ill health, that is going to be changing for you as well. I see travel for you. The travel is not too much. Okay, it is there, but it is like, few here and there is what I'm seeing here when it comes to your life. The possibility that you may become very direct is there. So in the past, if your communication has always been like, oh, I want to say this, but I'm not going to be saying this because it may hurt another person's feelings. Now you're going to be like, I need to say this, because if I don't say this, I'm probably, going to be, in my mind being like, why did I not say it? So now what is coming is, you're going to be able to say the right thing at the right point of time and not regret it at a later point is also coming through. For a couple of you, if you want to get into a relationship, the possibility is there, but you have to make an effort towards it yourself. Okay, so whenever you are in your life, wherever you are in your life, please make the effort, because your efforts will actually come true is there. For a couple of you, meeting a partner at university or at workplace is more likely than others, and if you do, then getting into the deeper commitment will be very likely. Now, in the next 3 years, you're going to be much more disciplined than you are now. You're going to be having a set pattern towards your work. So possibly, you get up at a particular time, you exercise, you have a routine, and that routine becomes something that you stick to for a very, very long time is there. You're going to be very, very conscious about the things that you love in your space. Especially, you may sort of decide that you want to give away a couple of things that don't speak to you anymore. This can be books, this can be clothes, this can be furniture, and you only keep things that truly bring you joy in your life. But discipline work wise is something that is going to become extremely important for you. Once again, travel is there for you, and this travel may be, one or two times, not multiple times is what I'm seeing here, but it is there. And when it is there, it is long distance travel, yeah, like intercity, intercountry, or outside the country. That kind of travel is there. Now, you are also rewarded for the hard work that you do. So in the next 3 years, once again, as I told you, you're going to be working supremely hard, and the hard work that you do is going to be rewarded at that. One thing that is becoming much more of a priority for you is compassion and forgiveness. So probably you are going to be much more compassionate towards other people. Once again, you're still the sensitive person, and you're becoming strong enough to forgive people and forget about it. I don't see you guys allowing the people that you forgive back in your life, but you're like, I'm done with this. I'm done with the karma of this relationship, and I'm going to keep 2 hands away from this person, but I'm not going to be holding them on when it comes to my life. So compassion and forgiveness are becoming a top priority for you in the next 3 years. Now, you are almost on the journey to find yourself is coming. So it's almost like funny, it's really funny. It's like you're like, I have led this life, but I'm not sure if that is a life that speaks to me anymore. I'm not sure if I've been honest with myself for so long, and now I want to find out who I truly am. And finding yourself is the journey that you're taking in the next 3 years, and becoming clear about who you are as an individual is coming forth. So you're truly looking in the mirror for the first time in a lot of time is coming forth. It's a journey of self-discovery for you over the next couple of years. Now, one thing that is becoming supremely strong for you is your self-esteem. No longer are you going to be doubting your capacity. You will not derive your self-worth from other people. Remember this, you're going to be emerging stronger as a soul, and you're going to realize that you're gifted as a person. And when you realize that you're gifted as a person, that strong sense of self-esteem will benefit all of your relationships, because there will be strong rules in place. You're not going to be okay with people mistreating you, and you will set a pattern for people to treat you, and you're becoming much more stronger there. And which is exactly why I'm telling you, you are going to be sensitive, but your sensitivity is actually becoming your biggest strength is coming forth. Your self-esteem is supremely strong over the next 3 years. Now, in your life, you're reaching the top of everything. So the long journey that you've been taking too long, inside yourself, outside yourself, you're reaching the top, and you're truly emerging the winner. So career wise, I won't be surprised if you really make massive amount of progress is coming through, and it's like, you're at the top. Like nobody else is something that you have to report to, or people report to you, and you don't have to report to people. So once again, independent businesses or working on your own may also be indicated for you in the next couple of years. But you're reaching the top after putting in a lot of hard work and a lot of tears is what is coming through in your life. And maybe because of which you have to be very disciplined after that, because people who are in the leadership positions, they're always disciplined people. They are the 5 a.m. kind of people, and maybe that is somebody who you are emerging into. From your tea leaf cards, great passions, you're finding what you're passionate about. Self-discovery, once again, you'll find what you truly love to do. Excitement. So some event may happen that is going to leave you very excited, but you're really excited and enthusiastic about couple of things. Heart, you have love, deep affection and caring in your relationships. There is going to be love and happiness in place. News is on the way, so you may receive some kind of news, and maybe a letter is coming towards you, or may come, or maybe in the upcoming couple of years you may decide to migrate to a different country or live for a longer duration in another country, and dealing with documentation relating to that is also possible. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So this could be once again a potential partner who lives in another country or another city, and you have to travel to meet this person, a stranger at that. So you don't know this person. Okay, that's what's coming through. Or maybe a stranger can be a business partner as well if you're already married. Opportunities are waiting for you. So newer opportunities and newer doors of opportunities will open for you in the next 3 years. Okay, yeah, once again I told you, for a couple of you, you may invest in a new house, so that is definitely there. And for a couple of you, this can be a house that is previously owned. Okay, that is very possible, but it is going to be a new home. Maybe you alter it, or you do interior designing in it, or wherever you're living right now, you may decide to, do over your house. That is also possible. but new home very likely. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. So psychically you are going to be very, very deeply protected by your spiritual masters, ascended beings, and from your own master as well. Sunrise, new creative ideas, new venture, a fresh start. Once again, there are a lot of new beginnings, a lot of aces for you, right? So once again, new creative ideas, new ventures, new business opportunities, and a fresh start at life is also possible. Once again, if you move to a different country, that can be a fresh start as well. And your psychic ability is going to be supremely, supremely strong for you. And last one, keep your life in balance. Once again, you're going to be having a very set routine for yourself. So you have a timing for everything. A time for work, a time for play, time to just go out and have fun, time for travel. Everything is going to be compartmentalized. So I feel like career-wise, some things are really working for you. And you're going to be one of those people, you are going to be so busy that everything needs a particular time and space. E, I, 21, 28, S, E. Once again, clarity will come for you. So you'll be able to see things very clearly. No confusion at that. Pi, maybe you'll learn to bake. That may be a hobby, can turn into a profession if you want to. And 30. Okay, if there is a question in your mind with regards to something, like should I do this, should I not do this, the answer is do it. It's a yes. Yeah. T, 12, 31. And you also have, tests. Okay, I thought there was a T, but there's not, so doesn't make sense. Sorry. 13. Okay, it's going to be a time of change for you. Life is changing massively. Of course, with the new beginnings coming through, life is truly, truly changing. 16. 18. O. You have O again. Oh, you have test. Yeah. So if you're giving some kind of examination, possibly you're going to be passing in it. Yeah. Because that's what I was getting. Test. Once again, if you're going for higher learning, then that may be there. Rest. Okay. You may make time for rest because once again, you have to make time for rest. Otherwise, it won't happen for you. You're going to be working. Let's say N, A, blank tile. So if there's something missing, you can use that. F. You may have a secret admirer, like a fan. Yeah. You may have a secret admirer. Once again, law of attraction. If there's something specific you want to attract in your life, you may be able to do that. So sit down and make some plans. You have UAE. So if you want to move to another city, another country, maybe the Emirates is a great place to do that. Okay, just saying. And yeah, you have the US as well. US of A. Yeah, Australia. Yeah, and if you find any other country, then please let me know. Okay, you have LOND, London. Okay, so just saying, just putting it out there. It's just that I'm coming up in today's reading. I'm sure you'll be able to find much more than I do. So yeah, overall, these are the messages that are coming your way for the next 3 years. And I wish you the very best for your life, pile 3. And as always, I want to leave you with my best wishes and lots of prayers. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.